2 days, 3 days now, I've been wanting to talk about this Manti Te'o special on Netflix, and we haven't had a chance. I'm dying to get into it.
That was crazy.
Insane.
Are we talking about it here?
No.
Damn it. What'd you do that for? Literally, for once in our lives, all three of us have watched something relatively close to its like debut on Netflix, and you do that.
Riveting. We're going to get to it.
It is. It's like
someday.
It is crazy on so many levels, and it's sad on so many levels, and I feel like there's a lot of lessons to take from it.
I felt it was kind of inspiring also on a level or two. We'll get into it.
Can't wait.
You didn't find it inspiring at the end, the way he handled all that criticism?
Sorry, yeah, that part was inspiring.
That leadership and that level of empathy. Sure. Ooh, I don't have that.
Yeah, the forgiveness aspect of it?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have that.
There you go. We just talked about it.
Okay, that's fun. Watch it. We're not getting paid to do that.
There must be some subplot here. Aaron, did you really hit us up wanting to know if a kid from back in the 5th grade is still interested in you now as a 32-year-old?
Okay, I guess it's even sadder than that because he was never interested in me. I had a crush on him.
Oh. Okay, wait a second.
Wait a minute.
You got me even more intrigued. So even in the 5th grade, this kid didn't want anything to do with you, yet you wanted us to check back with him all these years later and see if he's still not interested in you.
It's not that he didn't want anything to do with me. He's just like a kid that I had, like, it was like my first massive crush, and that I never, I didn't do anything about it as a 5th grader. I have no idea if he also liked me in 5th grade. I don't know.
Do you guys remember any of the names of anybody that you had a crush on?
Greg Collins.
Greg Collins.
Oh, Greg Collins.
You remember Greg Collins?
I do. He was so cute. And I thought I put a note in his locker, but it was actually somebody else's locker on accident.
Who else you got?
Alan Lodge. And Josh Burris.
Okay.
Damn.
It was a band.
Yeah.
Mine was Denise and Deneen Sidebottom. The twins, man.
Did you say side bottom?
Yeah, that was really their
side bottom twins.
Is it bad that I don't remember her last name? Now I feel bad. But
Yes.
Carla.
I don't remember her last name. Y'all always remember last names.
You should feel bad.
Okay, I do. Was Carla something?
Carla. Make up a last name.
That was her last name.
Carla Top Bottom.
Carla Top Bottom.
All right, Aaron, so what was it about this kid in the 5th grade that... I can't even ask this question. You don't know, except what you liked his bowl cut.
And the fact he didn't eat paste.
Right. That was a win back then. I
remember he always shared his snacks. Like, okay, best haircut in class, first of all. But like, I just remember like he always had really great snacks that his mom would pack, and he'd always like share them with kids, and I always thought it was so sweet. Like he was the kid that like would save a spot for like a nerdy kid or something. You know what I mean? Like
I do.
He was so
kind-hearted.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's kind-hearted.
Yeah.
Some kid back in the day like gives up his Fritos. That's a big old deal, right?
Yeah.
So all these years that have passed, is this a situation where he's like always been in the back of your mind, or did you think about it recently and then want to see if there's anything there?
I mean, every once in a while, like just throughout life, he'd kind of pop up in my brain. But especially now, I mean, as I'm single and just kind of like, you think back through the years, and he just keeps popping up. And yes, I mean, now more than ever, but like, okay, I used to sleep with my yearbook under my pillow, like open to his page.
It was a 5th grade. It's sweet.
That's
it
cute.
was a big crush when I was little, and so
you don't still do that.
She didn't say it was 5th grade. This could have been last week.
It's a good question. Was that last week or was that back in the 5th grade?
That was in 5th grade. Now I've blown his picture up to poster size.
Well played. All right, so I don't think any of us looked the same as we did in 5th grade because this thing called puberty hit. And
I don't know. I might be like
pretty close.
I'm like an inch taller, but that's about it.
That's about it. I'm assuming that you've kind of stalked him out on social media, so you know what he looks like and what he's up to.
So. Kind of. So I looked back like at the yearbook made sure I had his, like, the spelling of his name correct. But, like, you know, so his name's David. I'm not going to say his last name on the air, but, like, you don't know if he's going by Dave or David, and, like, his last name, like, there are, you know, it's not the most popular last name, but there are quite a few, so I'm not sure even if it's him.
Okay.
Like, okay, I mean, it looks like the same. So,
yeah.
I mean, I looked through a bunch of people because I did try to find him on social media.
Of course you did.
And it's
You're
like,
a woman.
right. You want to know what they're up to.
Well, we can help you with this. We can help you with this because Tommy at least reached out. Did you find this guy?
Well, she found an email for him, and I reached out via that email. And I said, "Hey, David,
Wait, before you even get into that.
All right.
So, Aaron, what is the intent here before Tommy gives you, like, his answer on an email? Is it to circle back just to see if he remembers you? Is it to actually he might not even be in the same city anymore. And if he is it to, like, go out and hang out?
Yeah, it would definitely be to, like, at the very least, like, you know, start chatting. And I mean, it's like I would love to hang out and just see what we've been doing, you know.
It's going to be a long chat.
Catch up.
Get a lot of years to go.
Talking about catching up.
Yeah, maybe on Tuesday you do 6th grade. On Wednesday you do 7th grade. And, I mean, you're a year into this relationship before you get to current 32 years. All right, Tommy, what do you got?
All right, so I reached out to David with the email address that Aaron gave me. I said, "Hey, David, my name's Tommy Owen. I work with The Bert Show. We're a radio morning show, and one of our listeners has contacted us asking if we could track someone down and reach out for her. We do similar segments all the time. You can check out our show at thebertshow.com, or you can listen on podcasts, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully, you will see that we're legit, as I know this is likely an odd email to receive. We found this email address for you and hope this is current. We received an email from a listener who had said that she had been thinking way back to 5th grade and remembers a boy she had a crush on. She pulled out her yearbook and recently saw your picture. She was curious about you and looked you up. She thinks this is you and wanted to be so bold as to find out if you may be single and potentially interested in meeting up with a girl you haven't seen in over 20 years.
Wow, you went in hard and fast, Thomas.
If you are single, would you potentially be interested? Feel free to call or email with any questions. My number is below, Tommy the Bert Show. He hit me back pretty quickly on email. He says, "Hi, Tommy, you are correct. This is a crazy but interesting email to receive. It's definitely a first. However, I am familiar with your show, so I trust that you are legit. I will offer up the fact that, yes, I am single. However, before I agree to anything, can you tell me more about this person? Maybe I remember her. David." So I hit him back immediately. I said, "Of course, her name is Erin Blank. She said she was in your 5th grade class at Blank Elementary School. Here is a recent picture as well as her school picture from the yearbook. Ring a bell?" And within 10 minutes, I got a response from David.
Oh, my God.
Good news and bad news. Good news,
no.
She's cute, and I'd definitely be interested in meeting up with her. Bad news, I think you have the wrong guy. I didn't go to that school. But if she still wants to go out, I'm game. Give her my number. And he included his number. Okay. And that was it.
Okay, maybe this is the most romantic thing that has ever happened on The Bert Show.
Oh, my
Destiny.
God.
Or not.
It is. Bert, it is.
Destiny of David.
I feel like I'm Will Ferrell right now going, "Let's go streaking!" And nobody's behind me.
We're there. We just have our clothes on.
Well, the good news is that Kristen has her clothes on. And the second good thing is, I mean, he thinks you're cute. You guys are in the same city. I don't know. Maybe this is the universe throwing you all together.
Are you game?
Maybe do like a Wednesday at 5:30 date.
One of them little emergency exit dates just in case.
I mean, you know, I mean, doing this, well, first of all, thank you for doing the awkward part for me.
That was awkward.
Yeah. I mean, I was, you know, testing fate in some way. And I guess even if it's not the right David, maybe we give it a shot.
I mean, technically, you were about to meet a stranger anyway. It's been so long, right?
True.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Yeah, that's true. And he's cute. All
right.
So, yeah.
Why the hell not?
Yeah, we'll give you his contact info, and you run from there. I would suggest a background check and meeting in somewhere
Don't. Yeah.
very public and very well lit.
Yeah, you meet him. Don't have him pick you up at your home or nothing like that.
In the meantime, because
Yeah.
she gave me David's info and I was trusting that it was correct, I can do a search. I can do a deep dive and see what I can find. I might be able to find some contact information for him.
All right, Aaron, hold on 1 second. We'll see if we can link you guys up, and then we got to get a follow-up, okay?
Okay, sounds good. This is amazing. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched, you can get more of The Bert Show on your favorite podcast platform. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find us. I don't know what any of these buttons do, by the way.